I see what you're talking about. She's right there on the water. But I don't know, man. I don't think we can make a game out of this. Nah, man. Plenty of games that boats that ain't sank yet. I mean, look at Call of Duty boats. Mediocre sales. The Sunk Boats DLC. Platinum seller. Oh, okay. So I suppose what you're telling me is that we should not make a game about the Titanic sinking.
No, we shouldn't.
Yeah, believe it or not, someone out there actually decided it would be a good idea to make a game based off of the Titanic. The great Titanic disaster of 1912 where 1,500 people met their fate with Davy Jones in one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history. That's like making a game about the Pompeii volcano incident. Tap A quickly to not die as fast! For some of the games like this one, Titanic, Adventure Out of Time, I can kind of see where they were coming from at least. The Titanic was sort of a mysterious event, so they tapped into that and created a point-and-click adventure mystery game about it. It's pretty atmospheric, but it has that old quirky 90s PC game vibe. You know the one.
I remember this one. What one?
You came after all this time.
Come on, lady, give me some space.
Yeah.
Bring me in.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
This kind of reminds me of
I'm gonna get there.
Pinocchio
There he is.
that I have.
Max
The
Simon,
PC Pinocchio
Philadelphia, PA.
Jim Belushi? Is that you? Did you travel back in time to hide from the fact that you were in hoodwinked?
It is good to see you up and about. You've been in your cabin the whole voyage.
I bought the ticket. I'll do what I want.
But that's not why we're here today. Now, that game may be silly, but what I have to show you right now defies explanation. An NES game based on Titanic.
What?
The movie.
But why is it spelled right on there?
The movie.
Maybe it's in the game it's spelled wrong.
The movie!
With any major commercial success, there's an inevitable influx of off-brand or unlicensed merchandise to capitalize on the hype. And apparently, James Cameron's 1997 film Titanic was no exception. The movie grossed over $2 billion worldwide, and the only movie to pass it up since is James Cameron's very own Avatar with $2.7 billion.
I don't think that still
I get it was
anymore.
popular, but a video game about Titanic the movie and an NES game. We have a Chinese company to thank for blessing us with this game, specifically Shenzhen Nanjing, true prophets of our time.
Titanic came out in 1997. I mean, the N64 and the PS1 were already out. Who was this meant to be marketed to? No, really?
Oh, so it came out for a game
kids,
console?
anyone, iceberg
already
fans,
out of date?
anyone at all. Would you buy that? None of y'all wouldn't buy that. You're not fucking stupid.
Wait, how late was it? Oh, okay. That's waterproof in an interesting way. Oh, it did.
Oh my God. Would you just listen to that?
That's because it
scored several.
Celine Dion would be so proud if she was still with us. You can pick from Rose or Jack. But with my thorough understanding of the film, I'm gonna say that Rose is probably the better option. Hey, but what can I say? I've always been a fan of certain Doom. Let's go with Jack. For some reason, Jack's name has like a blood splatter on it.
Maybe that's
supposed to be symbolic.
Good God, China! All about symbols. Couldn't even make the alphabet.
Do not give up. Do not be discouraged. You will be able to get out of here. It's not even poetic. It's just like they're on opposite balconies yelling practical advice to each other. Now, I gotta say, they knew what they were doing with this one. Starting us off right in everyone's favorite scene, next to the sex car.
Oh, yeah, car.
So far, so good. I haven't
actually looks pretty good.
This is just what he does when you stand still. Wipes head, spits, turns around, repeat. All right, this is fantastic. Oh, wow, okay. This game barely has any controls, apparently. I don't even understand. I bet you controlling the robot on Mars right now would be easier than this. And to do that, you have to send a goddamn signal off the sun in a robot and back to Earth. I bet there'd be less input lag. What did I expect? You're just trying to get from one end of the map to the other while dodging rats and ghost barrels. Just another day on the Titanic, folks. I can't quite get on the crate here. Okay. Died to a rat.
New York
Probably should have just waited to die the cool way, Jack, alright? It was coming in like 20 minutes. You blew it on a rat.
Hideous.
You blew it on a fucking rat. You can't even attack, or if you can, I don't know how.
But they had to stay true to the film, didn't they? I mean, can you blame them? This is a story about love, not violence.
Hey, I'm low on hearts. I better pick one up so the rat doesn't get me again.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, so hearts equals lifesaver?
But that doesn't say.
Then what equals heart?
I can't even begin to wrap my head around that. I have no idea how to replenish health, and I don't even think you can. The next level is the hull of the boat or something. Wow, I can't get past this part. Where do you go? Seriously, there's spikes on the floor, and there's no way around that I can see. This sucks.
Oh, those are actual spikes.
I didn't see anything.
God,
Wow.
there she goes.
There it goes.
I have never experienced a
boat.
continue screen that made me feel that guilty. I mean, it's my fault that happened. I did the Titanic.
It was him.
Also, I just want to point out that the two choices we're given here are continue and start.
Guys, stop. You're giving me too many options. I'm only one man here.
Playing with Rose is hilarious, though. She actually picks up her dress to jump. Hey, game journalists, look at that. They're not sexualizing your women for once. Isn't it all you hoped for?
So thank God that's over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's over, right?
Where's the
there's
bootleg?
more, right?
Where's
I
the
mean,
bootleg?
surely there weren't two companies crazy enough to do something like this,
There's always two
right?
companies.
Everyone at home?
Apparently
Are you
not.
sitting? I mean,
Yeah,
probably weird if you were standing watching this. I mean, you got some sort of standing desk?
No.
Think better than me, don't you? Now, there was one more company that made a game based
too
off this
lazy.
Titanic movie craze,
And they
and it's not really
changed the
possible to
name.
find it as a whole game, or at least I couldn't. It comes on this cartridge called the Super New Year 15-in-1 cart. What? Accurate name!
What?
Oh, yeah, let's just slow that. Wow.
Oh, let me tell you, this game's expertly programmed. When you boot this game up, you're presented with a random
actual water
selection
that's
screen that's sometimes in Chinese, sometimes in English, and sometimes without the full game list. If you're lucky and you get the right screen with all the games on it, you won't even know where to find the game because for some reason it's been split up into two pieces. If you want to play as Jack, it's called Hacker, and if you want to play as Rose, it's called Heroine. Why though?
I
What?
guess Jack is the hacker.
Titanic.
Wait,
Titanic.
That's the
Titanic's better.
I would play any game on earth.
really hope.
Yes, I would play any game on earth.
So
I would play any game on earth, but I won't play
He's
that.
going to.
Oh my God, what is that?
I bet you thought that was a typo, huh? The name of the episode? Hey guys, look! John made a mistake
I
on
really
the
did
internet.
it.
No.
There's a bunch of comments down there already about it, but I'll tell you what. I wish that was a typo. Because no one wants something like this for mankind. The fact that this exists means we already lost.
Why bother changing the
What is the
name
game
if you're
like?
just going to steal the likenesses of the two main
my God,
characters
it's
anyways?
literal-
Oh, let me tell you, it's a
it's
good thing they didn't
literally the
misspell
movie
Leonardo DiCaprio's face, or we would have really had a problem. All right, let's begin. In 1912, there is a noble American girl, Rose. She tried to get away from her arranged which is
not
forced
marriage.
by her mother.
That
At the
was
same
arranged
time,
marriages.
she met Jack, who is the young man on
They misspelled it not once,
Say it.
but
Titanic.
twice.
Since Rose made a friend with Jack,
friend.
he
We're
lighted
probably
on
made
her
more than a
life.
Yeah, based on that car scene from the movie, I think you might have lighted on a couple of her other things too.
They were also fall in love with each
They were
other.
fall
It
in
made up a very touching and tragic
tried.
love story. This is mostly just tragic.
What the fuck? Why is he just
Oh,
like a
hey,
villain?
Jack! I know the ship's sinking, but we gotta
Apparently
keep our
double
cool here. You want to add to the list of casualties? I don't think it was the iceberg that killed all those
Jack.
people. I think it was Jack.
Oh, the first thing when I saw the movie, the first thing I said out the theater, I interrupted the whole group. I said, "Where's the fighting?"
Well, to my surprise, this game actually controls well. The fighting is tight and
looks
responsive.
good.
It's pretty
Why?
satisfying
Yeah.
to punch
Just
dudes.
a
You
skin
can finally
copy
punch
of a
the
different
rats this
fighting
time
game.
around. That's good. Is he
bat.
reading a newspaper? Oh, he's drawing. Get it?
Oh,
Because he
yeah.
draws in the movie?
Yeah.
Remember? This is definitely accurate to the movie. Remember?
You're only missing a
Excuse
naked
me,
Kate Winslet.
Titanic management. I think you may have a well-endowed man standing in one of your grandfather closets. Just thought I'd warn you. Oh, the chef's fighting! Oh, the chef's
chef?
mad. I'll tell you what, that's bad. Chefs are
can't
natural
unsay it.
pacifists.
It's just
You piss a
there.
chef off, you've done something wrong. Oh shit! Sorry about that. I didn't see you standing there.
What can I say? Tensions were high.
In most games that involve burly men destroying everything, a health power-up would consist of something like a turkey leg or a roast chicken.
that's
But in
Minecraft.
this game, you pick up lobster and wine.
The bougiest of beat 'em ups.
Eventually, you get to fight a boss that's essentially Mr. T was infused with Donatello from the Ninja Turtles.
Mr. T?
Now that's a pretty dangerous combo right there. All right, we're on the next level.
Did he just like?
No, all right, okay, hold on.
Oh, that's a cobra.
Rats? Understandable. Bats? A bit weird, but I guess I can see the cobras? Unless this ship was headed to a snake charming convention, this is absolutely unreasonable. Hey, okay, it's no wonder the ship went down between Jack beating up every capable person running it and fucking goddamn cobras everywhere. I can hear the captain right now. Yes, I'm looking out for icebergs, but currently I'm fending off a nest of cobras and a very aggressive man from Wisconsin. Also, I love when you punch the cobras, they react like they didn't even see it coming. They're just like, whoa, I'm out. That was a bad one. Okay. The lifesavers try to kill you in this game. I'm pretty sure this is the literal opposite of what a lifesaver is named for and supposed to do. How did both of these games fail to use lifesavers as some sort of appropriate object? If you're asking me, that is proof of a grand deity right there, or maybe the proof of the lack of one. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember the part where Jack fights Herman Munster on top of a smaller ship on top of the Titanic. That was the best part. I don't even know what's this guy's problem. He attacks you by firing a gun angrily and thrusting his dick at you. I don't know, we're in international waters. I guess anything goes. Once you beat this guy, he's like, you have bested me. Here is the deed proving so.
Man, 1910 times were weird.
This time around, we're playing as Rose, who's a geisha ninja, apparently. Oh yeah, come on,
Where
get
did
him,
that
get him,
come
Rose.
from?
You're an independent woman. Can't forget the flying eggplants.
Man, 1910 times were scary.
They are scary.
All right, finally, beat him. See you later,
off
Herman
the boat.
Munster. Again, for some reason.
I think you're supposed to be showing something. Wait a bit.
Every night in my dreams, I see you. I feel it.
It's beautiful. It was the most beautiful love story I've ever seen. When we have kids,
Twilight.
we're sitting out on a beautiful summer's
I don't
night.
even say the rest.
I'm gonna look you in the eyes, Rose. I'm gonna be like, remember when you beat up that fat guy who was trying to kill you with a shotgun and knocked Herman Munster off the Titanic a couple times? I'm glad we made it through that. I love you.
You know what? I think you're right. On second thought, I don't think it's gonna work. But I got one for you better. Schindler's List HD Remix.